Hello friends, hope you all have understood well about the cell and its function through our previous video. So our today's topic is structure of the cell. This is a typical cell diagram you can see here. It is having its major parts which we have already been discussed in the previous video. So we will see what today is the major parts of the cell, okay, which constitute the cell structure. Means overall cell structure we will study today. So these are the three principal parts which constitute the cell structure. The first one is the cell membrane, also called as plasma membrane, the cytoplasm where the organelles are embedded, and the nucleus. So in detail about the cell membrane is, the cell membrane or the plasma membrane is a boundary or the covering, okay, that separates the living cell. It protects the material inside it from its non-living surrounding, from the external environment, okay. Then the structure of the cell membrane, how the cell membrane looks, okay, how it is made up of. So it is a phospholipid bilayer, okay. There is two layers of phospholipid and it is of amphipathic nature, means it is having having both, like it is having a hydrophilic head also and hydrophobic tail. The tail is 8 nanometer thick, and this hydrophilic head means it is water loving portion and hydrophobic is water hated portion. It will, hydrophilic means water loving portion and hydrophilic means water hate. Then dynamic structure, okay, it is a dynamic type of structure. The phospholipid bilayer means two layers of phospholipid is there in the structure of cell membrane. But what is this phospholipid is, it is a lipid, okay. Lipid is what? It is a biomolecule. Endoplasmic reticulum helps in the synthesis and the transmission of this along with the proteins. We have already seen this in the previous video. So this, it is a lipid made up of the glycerol, okay, having two fatty acids, okay, this saturated fatty acid as you can see in this diagram, and the unsaturated fatty acid, and the phosphate linked head group you can see here in the head of this diagram. See, it is phosphate link head group, okay. The phosphate and glycerol are attached and the two fatty acid chains are attached to it. The head is the hydrophilic head which will be there inside, and hydrophobic tail will be outside. Now about the lipid bilayer, what is this? Okay, you can read this from this slide only. It, like lipid assemble to segregate the polar and the non-polar substituents, the exterior polar head, the interior hydrophobic tail, okay. As the head group is polar, so it will be in the exterior side. The tail is hydrophobic, okay, so it will be in the interior side, okay. Then vesicles are there, then bilayers and locally planar structures, inner and outer leaflets are like biomembranes are 3 nanometer thick. So this you can study from this slide. Now this is the proper structure of a cell membrane, okay. Phospholipid bilayer structure of a cell membrane. As the cell membrane is made up of phospholipid, here you can see the phospholipid bilayer, the upper side, the small circles of red orange color which you can see, those are the hydrophilic heads, okay. And that yellow portion which you can see, that is the hydrophobic tails, okay. So there are bilayer means two layers are there, that red circular portions on the above side and that red circular portions are below side also. Then here you can see the surface proteins, the integral proteins. So this is overall structure of a plasma membrane, and here you can also know through this structure about the composition of the cell membrane, that what are things else other than the hydrophobic, hydrophilic, phospholipid bilayer, okay. Other than this, what are the other things are there, okay. So here is the composition of the cell membrane structure. The cell membrane is having what things and what is its location, where it is located. So through the help of the diagram we will study it now. Like it is a, see, phospholipid, I have already discussed about this, that is a main fabric of the membrane, okay. Without this, that cell structure is nowhere, nothing, okay. Then cholesterol, it is, the cholesterol is tucked between the hydrophobic tails of the membrane phospholipids. See here, this membrane phospholipid, this red color portion. See here the cholesterol, see that green color portion, that yellow ones, okay. It is tucked between this phospholipids, okay, between the phospholipid hydrophobic tails. See, it is tucked between. Then integral proteins, it is embedded in the bilayer, may or may not extend through both the layers, okay. It is embedded in the bilayer. See this integral proteins, this blue one, okay, these are embedded between these bilayers, but it may can extend up to the bilayer also and may not also. Then see peripheral proteins, the inner or the outer surface of the bilayer. Here in the below side you can See the peripheral proteins. Okay, these peripheral proteins are, see, these are the inner and the outer surface. Okay, then here you can see it is a nucleus. Okay, the what are the three principal parts? First one we have already discussed, that is cell membrane or plasma membrane. Its structure we have discussed. Okay, then the second one is the nucleus. See, the second one is the cytoplasm, the third one is the nucleus, but we can study it, like we can study it now also, the nucleus portion. See, the nucleus form the nuclear membrane around a fluid nucleoplasm. What is nucleus? We have already discussed in the previous video that nucleus is the central portion, okay, which plays the roles in the to see the growth of the cell. Okay, then this nucleus form the nuclear membrane, okay, around a fluid nucleoplasm. The fluid of the nucleus is called as what? Nucleoplasm. It is the control center of the cell. Then the threads of the chromatin, see here you can see the condensed chromatin. See, okay, the chromatin having the DNA, the genetic material of the cell, okay, which can be transferred from one generation to another. It is in the nucleus, in the chromatin. The nucleolus is a dense region. Here you can see a nucleolus is also there. So majorly this is, we are talking about the nucleus, okay, which is the central control center of the cell, okay, which is having the nucleoplasm, which is a fluid, okay, and which is having chromatin. In chromatin there is DNA, the genetic material which transfers from one generation to another. The nucleolus is there, okay, it is a dense region of RNA in the nucleus, and it is a site of ribosome formation, means it helps in the synthesis of the ribosome. Okay, there the ribosome synthesis takes place. Then the nucleus determine how the cell will function. What the nucleus determines, it is a control center of the cell now, so it will determine that how the cell will function, okay, as well, and the basic structure of the cell. Okay, so now here we can see the cytoplasm. Okay, what we have already understood about cytoplasm is, it is the fluid of a cell. Okay, it is in between the cell membrane and the nucleus. All the organelles, all the structures, mitochondria, ribosomes, all are embedded inside the cytoplasm. Okay, it is the material within a cell, okay, fluid of the cell, enclosed by the cell membrane. Okay, and it is the covered by the cell membrane except for the cell nucleus. Okay, except the cell nucleus, the cytoplasm is covered by the, enclosed by the cell membrane. Then the material inside the nucleus and contained within the nuclear membrane is termed the nucleoplasm. See, the material which is inside the nucleus, okay, and contained within the nuclear membrane is termed the nucleoplasm. Okay, the cell material is called as what? The material which is within the cell is cytoplasm, and here for nucleus it is nucleoplasm. The main component of the cytoplasm are, okay, as we have studied, the three main components which constitute a general structure of a cell are the cell membrane, the cytoplasm, and the nucleus. But what are the components of the cytoplasm? Okay, so those are cytosol, and which is a gel like substance, okay, the organelles, the cell's internal substructures, and the various cytoplasmic incursions. Means here are also the three components of a cytoplasm: the cytosol, the organelles which are embedded inside, and the cytoplasmic incursions. And the cytoplasm is about 80% water, and usually it is colorless. Okay. So here we have all discussed about the general structure of a cell, that what are those components through which, what are the principal parts through which the it constitute the structure of a cell. As we have discussed everything, the cell have two major compartments are there, the nucleus and the cytoplasm, and the first one is the cell membrane. Three major compartments are there, and the cytoplasm contains the major cell organelles, okay, and a fluid which is called as cytosol. है ना, understood? We have done this now. So here we will understood. So friends, this is all about this topic. If you have any queries, then you can ask, you feel free to ask in that comment section below. Okay, so stay tuned. We will meet afterwards in the next video. Bye.